Hand clap to the master, guys. You're definitely back again, guys. Spray some alcohol on your hands. How you mean? After all, spray some alcohol. Yes, brothers and sisters, we're definitely back again for another reaction on this Mystelics reaction channel, guys. Round of applause goes out to each and every one of you guys who tuned in to yet another vibrations. I do appreciate you guys. If you want to become a part of the Mystelics family, definitely subscribe, man. Subscribe, click the bell when you subscribe, and turn on that post notification. Well, that is pretty much clicking the bell. You will pretty much get all the videos as they tend to come through right there. And then, guys, give this video a thumbs up. I would appreciate that in this regard right there. Now, guys, I noticed some people were sending me this very thing right there, talking about some individual that got deported apparently for knowingly infecting women with what? The HIV situation right there. Of course, this is his name, as indicated on this thing known as Shorty, a man who was jailed in Canada for aggravated assault and passing HIV to his lovers, has been deported to Dominica. Why didn't you just keep him up there? Where he got it? Not up there, not keep the man up there. Why you set him down there for? All you just want to do craziness, man. And of course, he'll be out there. Some people who don't know about these situations, this is why I'm putting out this information. Definitely, guys, share these videos for other people to know as well. For those of you who might know this individual right there, and of course, he's known to have HIV, and of course, he's spreading it to individuals. Ralph arrived here last week after serving a prison sentence in Canada. So, what is his real name, though? I'm seeing this one, and then I'm seeing this. So, that's kind of confusing. Anyways, maybe he goes by different names. Maybe that's his middle name or something. I don't know. But this is what I've been sent to me from a number of individuals right there. So I'm reporting it to you guys just in case. You know, be careful out there, ladies. And I don't know, in this day and age, you have to say, fellas, be careful. Nah, man, all you heard. Anyways, let me leave that one alone. Yes, but fire burn it, man. Fire burn this sissiness. What them I keep up. Anyways, guys, but apparently this individual arrived last week after serving a prison sentence in Canada for several crimes, including forcibly confining and assaulting his last victim. That's unfortunate right there. Why they sending Dominica? They learn his dirty ways up there. Keep him up there now. He go up there, or you make him that way, you send him back down to Dominica to just do magic with himself, man. Oh my goodness gracious. Anyways, the 31-year-old is originally from Goodwill area and is said to have concealed his positive status from four partners, and an act which is illegal in Canada. I think it should be illegal everywhere. So you think it's illegal in Dominica, that's why you're saying, keep him up there, man. His dirty man learn his dirty ways. Keep the dirty ways up there, man. Anyways, he is said to have endangered the life of his last victim when he assaulted and held her captive for a few hours at his North Toronto home. People like this, you just supposed to lock them up and throw away the key, because you know they're wicked. You know they're deceitful, they're Satan himself. Deceitfully above all, desperately wicked people. Satan himself. So guys, just keep this in mind right there. Now guys, talking about wickedness right there, the whole world is going crazy. I kind of showed this yesterday, I believe it was, on March 8th. That is the price right there in St. Kitts and Nevis. Well, it's St. Kitts right there. Of course, $15.93. I think it's EC dollars for a Soul Service Station gas, and Delta service is 1601. Well, everybody going to go to Soul Service, eh? Delta, you go finish. Delta, you go finish. If you can save 1 cent, man, 1 cent is a lot, eh? If you have to put $100, guys, $100 you have to put. That is a good $10, not $10, a dollar you saving. A good dollar you saving there, we boy. If you go, if it's 1 cent you saving. So imagine if you put $100 and the amount of money you're saving on that. 93,201, that is 8 cents. So that's $8 you'll be saving if you go to that gas station. If you have to put $100. That's crazy. Well, 100 worth. 100, you know, you guys understand what I'm saying, hopefully. Anyways, guys, continue the situation right there. Apparently, according to Evo News, reports reaching Evo News is that fuel prices in Dominica are set to do what? They're about to rise, brothers and sisters. Rise like Lazarus from the grave when Jesus came. Well, Jesus not rising that one, not at all. But that one rising by wicked people out there. In light of this, commuters are indicating that bus drivers are taking the initiative to increase their bus fare. Bus drivers cannot decide, hey, I'm going to increase my bus fare. To me, there is a cap for that. The government then has to approve these kind of things before you decide to do that. True or false? Bus drivers can just decide, you know what, let's charge $15 for me to bring you Roseau. $15 for me to bring you Roseau. What are your thoughts, guys? Do you think bus drivers have the privilege to do these things? Or isn't that governed by the government themselves to make sure that bus drivers don't take advantage of individuals? They raised the price last year. They raised it last year. Anyways, guys, what are your thoughts, man? What are your thoughts? And I understand that gas prices are rising, but obviously that is also rising on everybody, not just some people. It's rising on everybody, and the only set of people that are not affected by that is the individuals who own the gas stations. Because they can just say, hey, all you paying my gas for me already. All you paying my gas for me already. Let me come and put some gas in my vehicle. Let me put some in my friend's vehicle and so forth. I'm just saying, man. But anyways, guys, do you think that is a good thing? Do you think it's a wise decision? I understand the gas prices are going up, but it's not going up for bus drivers alone. It's going up for everybody. So, what are your thoughts, guys? And I understand that bus drivers are pretty much reliant on gas, so that would make a little more sense. But at the same time, it's not like everybody's salary is going up, you know. Bus drivers want their salary to go up for them to meet the cost of the rising gas prices, but everybody else's salary not going up. So, what are your thoughts, guys? What are your thoughts on this? Apparently, on March 11th, apparently, this was being sent wrong as well. This is for Dominica, stating that gas prices, wholesale price will be $14.19 per gallon. I think it was $13. 13? Yeah, I think it was $13. And no, I think it was $14. It probably went up a few cents. Retail price, okay, this is retail price right there. My God, the people are selling gas for in problem, we. And the wholesale price, we might have to go to the wholesale gas companies to get their gas instead of going to the gas station together, because that's a retail price, $14.89. That is 80. That is 70. I can't do math, man. 70 cents in addition per gas. Like I said before on the previous one, guys, you see $8 difference. If you have to put $100, $8 difference. No, that is a 70 cents difference. So imagine. You get the point, brothers and sisters. Diesel, of course, is lower. $13.26 per gallon and $13.91 apparently. This is the prices that the individuals will be paying at the gas station right there. It was definitely $14, but it wasn't that high. It was definitely $13, but it wasn't that high. I think it was $13.20 something, I think. But it went up, brothers and sisters. It went up like a rocket, man. It went up like a rocket. Kerosene. Well, kerosene is cheapest. Man have to put kerosene in the vehicle now. Kerosene go make the dang. Man have to mix diesel and kerosene or mix gas and kerosene. I'm going to put that. No, please. Don't say Mystelics. You can do thing. That is different, guys. Don't go and put kerosene in your vehicle. Anyways, so according to these, prices going up. Apparently, that is definitely true. Let's be reminded that when things go up in Dominica, they never come back down. But when they do go down, like they did some time back, during, I think it was earlier in 2021, when prices did go down, prices was $7, we guys. $7 and $6, we. Man was, my cousins them tell me they used to play with gasoline in the street. I say, oh, you didn't have nothing to do. Back in the day, they used to play with gas. Boy, man, mad, you know. I say, oh, you didn't have nothing to do in New York. They tell me they used to play with gas in the street. I look crazy in all your head, boy. Well, man had the sentiment of that. $6 for gas, $6 and $7, that was for gas, boy. Or $5, $5.95. If my auditory memory, not auditory, my visual memory treat me right. I remember $5.95 on the thing right there, and it was 6 something. Then it went up to 7, then so forth, and blah blah blah. But right now, guys, that has doubled, eh? So it doubled. It's more than double, brothers. It's more than double. So man making doubles on gas stations. Anyways, remember, guys, keep that in mind. When they go up, they don't come back down. They feel the people adapted to it. We might as well keep it up. So keep that in mind, guys. Anyways, guys, moving along. When gas prices go up, man have to try their best to have the illusion, to have the illusion of gas not going down in their vehicle. But if you put a matchstick on your gas, on your gauge, Your vehicle go empty out again, go stay there, and you know what? This little light of mine, oh, it's definitely gonna shine, brothers and sisters. Even when your thing go down, that thing will still come on. It's there, but the light will still come on. So don't do that to your thing. Don't mash up your thing, guys, on the basis of trying to think. I think you just have to work more, man. Or man will have to try their best to see what they can do. Because when man trying their best and they see car fainting, car fainting because of fuel prices, brothers and sisters, you have to ask yourself a question. Car self call up it call up, it's so shock, it call up itself with. Hey, boy, look thing. What is that? That is I'm Back to the Future, man. What is that, boy? Your car about to fly? Hey, look things. Anyways, guys, somebody's asking the Lord, Lord, put the gas I got in my stomach in my car for me, please. Lord, if you can just try the transition faith, man. The teleportation faith, brothers and sisters, and moving, not just mountains, but let it move the gas from your stomach. Let it remove the gas from your stomach and just transfer that into your vehicle. But your vehicle go feel some kind of ulcer because gas in your stomach is nothing to play with. Hey, brothers and sisters, let's continue right there. So apparently, a new type of service most likely is coming to effect. The donkeys and the horses are looking forward to the price of the mark of the higher calling, for which they might be conceived more often to then come and take over the vehicle system. Yes, we are ignored. But the way fuel prices are flying like a supersonic jet going from New York to Spain, brothers and sisters, that is how guys, prices are going right now, brothers and sisters. And of course, the donkeys and the horses will be back in demand. Man have to pay big money for a donkey. Because you know, the supplier donkey is not much in Dominica. So you know donkey price. No more eating donkey meat for pay bush people. Donkey meat good scarce. Because man need donkey for what? For transportation. And imagine having your donkey pulling a tram, man. I think I'm a photo. Man have to get the donkey. Man riding cow like cowboy in the place. Yes, cowboy, bullfighter in the building, brothers and sisters. But then when you have your horse pulling, hey, might as well get rid of the front of the vehicle, Might as well, brothers and sisters, because that is horsepower right there. Horsepower. That is horsepower that happening there, guys. Anyway, the donkey my grandpa left me there. I finally find use for it. My brother not the donkey, that is a horse. But then again, you probably like me. I just call horse donkey, and I just called horse and donkey horse. So I just say the same thing. Ride the donkey horse, man. Ride the horse donkey. The man for donkey shall be the president in society. Boy, let's talk so craziness in the place that why you mad. Anyways, guys, moving along right there. I saw this thing on somebody's thing right there. I had to screenshot it and send it out, man. Instead of right there, getting by SOL. I don't know what that is. It's heartbreaking seeing good people who work 40 plus hours a week have to ration. They have to ration the $40. Not the $40, the 40 plus hours a week for food, gas, medicine, etc. This is not the American dream. They were selling us. What? They were selling us as kids, brothers and sisters. They never tell us that America might instigate something in the East that will then cause trouble in the West with gas prices. They never tell us that, brothers and sisters. They tell us, have some nice school done. Get your GED, your AED, your all kind of thing. well, not all cannot, but you understand, brothers and sisters. Get your schooling degree, and of course everything will be nice and dandy. But apparently it's not so in reality. Sometimes we just fool ourselves by telling ourselves certain things that we think will happen. I remember when I was younger, and when all of us, especially my classmates, all of us used to think we're gonna be in some high-tech business and all kind of something there, and we're gonna be in charge of whatnot and whatnot. But in this present day and age I live in, brothers and sisters, very few of my classmates I have elevated to that standard. Very few of them. You check, some actually had to leave Dominica. Thank God some get to work in a bank. And of course, we know being a teacher at present is one of the most prestigious jobs you can have in Dominica with all the benefits that it have, brothers and sisters. So that is to tell you, a lot of them go there, well, those in primary school feeling like you know what I mean? They surviving, man. They surviving. But you get the point right there. But the American dream, the Dominican dream, life of a dream, brothers and sisters, is not what they told us in schools. You get a nice education, go out there, but they never tell you about reality and life, and how life can just give you some big kind of donkey kick in your back and break a piece of your spine and have you limping. You swinging like you're on a merry-go-round. Anyways, guys, you get the point. I am very worried about low-income folks in my community. I guess they're talking about it in the United States, but you can also apply this to Dominica. And of course, some individuals saying same thing happening in Europe. But what about Dominica though? Somebody say, lol, first world countries living the Dominican dream. They have to be living the Dominican dream because guys, you know, one of the places I know that will not be heavily affected by the whole changing thing is Dominica. Because at present, thank God for Skerrit. Skerrit has brought us to a bottom level. We on the floor and we digging ground, trying to get below the ground, brothers and sisters. The government has made such an economic standing for Dominicans that we can call ourselves like Destiny's Child. We can call ourselves survivors. I'm a survivor. We definitely going to make it in this day and age, brothers and sisters. You know why? Because we rock bottom, so we cannot go lower. Well, never say never, because some people, they're trying to dig the ground with axe, man. Axing it up, man. So you know that is another kind of scenario right there. But Dominica is definitely one of the countries I believe that not going to feel much because we're on rock bottom. We cannot go below. What is worse than now, brothers and sisters? Help me out. Help me out. What is worse? How can Dominica go lower? How can we go lower? It's up alone we can go from now. Brothers and sisters, so I don't think the world will affect us that much, man. We might have gas prices going up, but we know people like to walk, man. I see people walking more often than not. We're going to see donkeys taking effect. Of course, that is the way of the world right now. And of course, according to Emily right there, she said that shots fired in Ukraine may sink small island economies. Now, guys, this is why I'm getting a bit serious in this regard right there. Sigh of relief. At least we save our economy nene. Our economy nene long time already. That's true. That's what exactly I was saying right there. A while ago. And it's true. Thank God for Skerrit. He has quivered, crippled, beaten, mashed up, broken. You can just, all of them you can put in that category and say, thank God for Skerrit. He has prepared us. He has prepared us for what is to come and what has come already, brothers and sisters. So thank God for Skerrit. Right there. But on a serious note, guys, the reason why this is so important, people have to understand, especially when it comes down to food security, people have to understand that this thing is very, 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 very severe because a number of countries, a number of places are reliant on Russia to provide a lot of things like fertilizers and a number of things like wheat and other ingredients that will help establish a further food security that is needed by plants to then further propagate what people need to eat. On the basis that Russia is about 80% of the world population, world provider of wheat, and I think about 70% of fertilizers and kind of things that they send all over the place, because I think based off of my research, it stated about 70% of Russia is farmland. That is what the people tend to do right there. 70% is what they utilize in farms, which of course I think is a good thing in this time of need. But when it comes down to exporting this stuff, because of the amount of sanctions and stuff, these things might take a longer time to reach Dominica, reach a number of places that pretty much serve Dominica in this regard to help elevate. And of course, that would be a huge problem right there. So there's transportation, there's the sanctions that they're putting on. And the sanctions that they're putting on is not necessarily hurting Russia because they have the materials for them to continue doing what they have to do. It's hurting the rest of the world. And so from time to time, I try to understand what exactly is going on. I don't know if they're willfully trying to do these things. It seems somewhere, maybe it's just me, but it seems like they're willfully trying to do these things. For example, I mentioned the United States when it comes down to their pipelines. The United States has pipelines that they don't use. They have their oil pipelines. It's called the Keystone Pipeline, and a number of other companies for which they have not renewed the contracts of these individuals to continue. But instead, they're doing this to open up their pipelines and stuff so they can have the access for things to start flowing properly. They're taking oils and other things from other countries right now. They're looking to go to Venezuela to get oils. The very place that they put a set of sanctions on. Of course, Venezuela going to want to swallow that and get some monies. But the other thing is Venezuela is also loyal to Russia. So there's a whole kind of craziness that's going on. But in basis that individuals can actually do something about it, they're not doing something about it. Causing a little, I don't know, it seems like it's just a willful thing right there, man. It's just a willful thing. But unfortunately, a number of persons don't seem to understand this very thing right there. And a lot of persons seem to be blaming Russia. To explain to one of my individuals yesterday about the whole situation involving what is taking place, because they themselves don't know. They think everything is Russia, but they don't realize who instigated it. They think Russia does this. Hey, let's go and just go inside. No, it's not that. It's who instigated it based on the Nord Stream 2 pipeline. People don't seem to understand what was going on, and that is the problem I have with the world. You know, people are swallowing whatever people tell them. Go and research it for yourself, Marcus, and see it. See if what I'm saying is the truth. Anyways, guys, let's go back. I get a little ahead of time. But apparently there's something taking place in the United States, and I think that might happen in Dominica. I do not advise people doing this in Dominica. But since gas prices are going up, thieves, vole, are drilling holes in cars to steal people gas, causing hundreds of dollars of damages. Listen to this right here.
Wendy, and victim after victim has the same story. They get in their car, they try to start it, but it won't come on, and they know they have enough gas in there.
They think they don't watch the gas meter. If they watch the gas meter, they say, oops, no gas. And then realize, what's going on? I just put gas in my vehicle. How come you do have gas again? Well, somebody done drill a hole and empty out your thing.
It's not until the car is towed that they realize somebody went underneath, drilled a hole in their gas tank with a gas can underneath to steal the gas.
Boy,
now, if you think
desperate times calls for desperate measures from wicked people. By the way, guys, this is in Atlanta, yeah?
Fuel prices are high, gas prices are high. Wait until you find out how much it costs to replace your fuel tank.
Boy, can you imagine that you put gas in your vehicle, saying, Lord, grant me a little access, man, a little excess. I have to put a little gas. Thank you, Father. Somebody come in and say, oh, thank you, Father, for providing that gas for me to drill a hole in it to get the gas. And the person probably saying, thank you, Father, for providing. People know easy that place, you know. So the person probably stuck and go nowhere, and they realize there's somebody drill a hole in there. So no car safe right now, brothers and sisters. No car safe right now.
It's kind of ridiculous. Photo after photo shows.
Look at hole. Yep.
There's a hole in gas tanks that's small enough to miss, but big enough to cause thousands of dollars worth of damage. Okay.
Man have to have security around the car now. Man have to be high-end security to stay in the car for 8 hours when they go to work, boy. Or man have to decide, you know what, that way that let's use bus. Bus cheaper, not true. How much for bus? $1.50. Well, in certain places in Barbados, $1.50, $2.50 or $1.50. I think it's $2.50 in Barbados. So, but there's another thing. Comparing that to me, gas prices have and bus fares have risen in Dominica, but bus fares haven't risen in other places. Maybe I don't know. But from the time I've been going Barbados, the bus fare has been the same, and I've been going Barbados for a long time. You know what I mean? So, I don't know. They've always been the same, man. What are your thoughts on these guys? But people are voting.
Almost $2,000 worth of damages, not just in the gas tank, but also damage the fuel pump, which is a pretty big issue.
Yep, definitely the truth right there.
Tyler's car is just one of the cars in the East Atlanta area that appear to have been the target of a gas thief.
Man doesn't thief money again, no boy. Man thieving gold with gold. That is gold right there with gas. Boy, you mad. How far we've dropped from society for man to want to volley gas from thing. I remember one time an individual actually siphoned gas out of my bike. He lent my bike, you know. He lent my bike. In the goodness of my, I say, let me lend it to him. He go down, come back. Was I siphon my gas? But of course, something happened to him. I wouldn't say much.
Thief appears to be using a
You mustn't. Don't play with God's anointing, boy.
drill to get the gas to spill out and then catch it with the gas can. This is video from someone's ring camera that shows some.
And you cannot spill. Don't spill it, you know. You don't want no gas to drop on the road. So they probably have formula on kind of thing to make sure everything go. And they're scraping it and wiping it out already. That is something else, eh? But hey, guys, cow, donkey, horse, they go make ding dang. I know people in Texas, they safe. People in Texas are nothing to worry about because they have their donkey. I remember when I went to Austin, Texas. And one of my people, they came from me in the airport and what we had to go to some event afterwards. And them, the mother and father, and I think the brother, they rode their horse to go to event we, and they want to put me on horse we boy. They want to put Mystelics on horse we boy to ride to him, and they're galloping and telling by the man crazy. But anyways, they went there thing. The daughter stayed with me and we went on the go-kart. It wasn't that far off, probably like 15 minutes and 15, about 10 minutes. Oh, we driving the go-kart. And of course, they went to the event and then we drove the go-kart and whatnot. It was a nice vibe, but I was on about that donkey life, no pal. Anyways, guys, let me know your thoughts in this regard right there. I think this is all. There's another information that is coming out to me. What is this? Guys, I go long already. Whatever other information that come through, you guys will get to see it in the next one. So I will see you guys in the next reaction video. Definitely give this video a thumbs up, guys. I would appreciate that if you understand it, and definitely subscribe if you want to become a part of the Mystelics family right there. I'll see you guys in the next reaction video. Boom bang, gas prices we say we.